In the world of education, we often talk about goals. Goals give us direction. They help us see our progress, but not all goals are created equal. SMART goals are different. They are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break that down. Specific means the goal is clear and well-defined. It's not vague. Measurable means we can track our progress. We can see if we're improving. Achievable means the goal is realistic. It's something we can actually accomplish. Relevant means the goal connects to our overall learning objectives. It's meaningful to us. And time-bound means we set a deadline for ourselves. This keeps us motivated. SMART goals are important for learners. They provide a framework for success. By setting SMART goals, students can take ownership of their learning. They can see their progress and stay motivated. For example, a learning objective could be to improve vocabulary by learning 5 new words each week. This makes the goal specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Now, how do we make these SMART goals actionable? This is where Bloom's taxonomy comes in. Bloom's taxonomy is like a staircase of learning. Each step represents a different level of thinking. At the bottom, we have lower-order thinking skills. This includes things like remembering and understanding information. As we move up the staircase, we reach higher-order thinking skills. This is where we apply knowledge, analyze information, evaluate ideas, and even create something new. Bloom's taxonomy helps us write better goals. We can use action verbs to describe what we want to achieve. For example, instead of saying students will learn about food, we can say students will compare and contrast different food groups. See the difference? Bloom's taxonomy verbs make our goals more active and engaging. Why is it important to understand the difference between lower order and higher order thinking? Because it helps us design more effective learning experiences. Lower order thinking skills, LOTS, are essential for building a foundation of knowledge. We need to remember facts and understand concepts before we can do more with them. Higher order thinking skills, HOTS, on the other hand, challenge us to think critically and creatively. We use HOTS when we solve problems, make decisions, and innovate. In EFL, we want our students to do more than just memorize vocabulary. We want them to use language in meaningful ways. We want them to express their ideas, share their opinions, and engage in discussions. This requires HOTS. By incorporating HOTS activities into our lessons, we can help students develop the skills they need to succeed in the real world. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine a classroom where students are learning about food vocabulary. A SMART goal for this lesson could be, by the end of the class, students will be able to express likes and dislikes regarding types of food through pair interactions, applying the target vocabulary learnt from the lesson. This goal is specific. It focuses on expressing likes and dislikes. It's measurable. We can observe students' interactions. It's achievable. It's a realistic expectation within a class period. It's relevant. It connects to the theme of food. And it's time-bound. It has a clear deadline by the end of the class. To make this goal even stronger, we can use Bloom's taxonomy verbs. Instead of express, we could say students will analyze their food preferences, or students will justify their likes and dislikes. This encourages deeper thinking about the topic. By setting SMART goals and using Bloom's taxonomy, we create a roadmap for success. We empower our students to become active, engaged learners who are ready to use their language skills in the real world.